Hey guys, welcome to another week in my life. It's currently Wednesday. I got home from work just a little bit ago. It's a very gloomy, rainy day, so if it looks kind of dark, that's why. It's the first week of school at the high school that I work at, and it has been a crazy week so far. My office helps with all the registration for the dual credit classes, so we have been all over the school trying to get kids registered. It has just been like go, go, go non-stop from the moment I get there till I leave. I'm feeling pretty dead. Probably won't film much today or tomorrow just because we're still getting through stuff. Friday I might film more, but I am currently reading Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, so I'm probably just gonna sit down and read. I feel like this book fits with the gloomy vibes we got going, and I got it from Libby. It's kind of a long book, so I really need to make some progress through it. This weekend we are going to be going down to Utah to watch my brother's mountain bike race. I have a family reunion. And then we're trying to figure out, it's Labor Day weekend, so I do have Monday off. And we're trying to figure out what we're doing. We'll either come home or we'll stay down in Utah. I'm not really sure, but I'll bring you along. We'll include all that in this video. So welcome back to another week in my life, and we'll just jump right into whatever I end up doing. It's now, I don't even know, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. I haven't really been filming much, which I need to be better at, especially now that I'm back at work. It just gets really tricky because I'm not really doing much. And I've been trying to read through some books. I had at the beginning of this week a book that was coming due from the library, so I needed to finish it, and so I was really just like head down reading my book. But it's done now, so I need to make myself do some things other than read and edit videos, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today because I do have another video I need to edit, so we'll see. But the weekend was good. I don't think I've talked to you guys since before the weekend, but we went down to Utah. I went to my brother's bike race. I know that I filmed some clips of that, so that will be in here. It was good. I love going to bike races. I think it is the best sport because as a spectator you get to go and like hike around and climb in the mountains too. It's not just the people biking that get to do stuff, so I really enjoy going to bike races. We'll see if I go to all of his. He has one, not this weekend, but the next weekend. They do like a every other Saturday schedule. His next race is at on the same day as my cousin's wedding, and they're on like two different ends of Utah. And so we'll see if we make it to that one, but I would like to go to the one after that. It's in Soldier Hollow and like by Park City. So I would like to go to that one. I really like that course. They've been using that course for a while, so really fun. The race that he did this week was in Harriman. It was kind of by Kennecott Copper Mine, like literally right by it. And so that was like the background of everything that was happening at the race, which was really fun. I hadn't been to that course before. There's a lot of trails out there that I did not even realize existed. And then that night I went to my family reunion for my grandma on my dad's side, her family. So it was fun. There weren't a lot of people there. It's definitely one of those family reunions that's starting to kind of dwindle away. We'll see how much longer they keep doing it, but it's a fun one. It's really chill. We don't do anything crazy. It's like you go and they have kid games and then we do dinner and then everybody just like chats and that's it. But definitely like my dad and his siblings were like half the people there. So but it was good. We had a good time. And then Sunday we just went to church with my family, and then just hung out. And then on Monday, it was Labor Day. So we went in the morning on a hike with my sister-in-law and mother-in-law in like Snow Basin area. It was good. I'd never been on that hike before. It was called the Icebox Canyon hike, which was a new one for me. I usually just go to Green Pond every time, but it was a good hike. So these are like really location specific. If you're not from northern Utah, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So we had a good time, and then we just drove back up to Idaho and did like some laundry and got prepped. And then it's just been the work week so far. So nothing too crazy. It's Thursday, about to go to work. It's the morning. Tomorrow I have like a training for most of my work day, which is nice. Like I just go and sit at like a conference thing, and then it'll be the weekend. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to continue this video. I definitely don't have very much footage for this yet, I don't think. So we'll see. I'm trying to read books, I'm trying to edit videos, and that just kind of takes up most of my free time. So then I don't really know what to film because it just feels boring to film those things over and over again. So we'll see. Maybe we'll plan something for like Friday. Usually I get home a little early on Fridays, so maybe I'll try and do something tomorrow fun, but we'll see. So that's kind of the update. I just thought I'd check in because I haven't talked much. I'm gonna go finish getting ready for work, and I will catch up with you guys later. It's now Monday afternoon, and so I wanted to go ahead and end off this video, but I don't really remember when the last time was that I checked in with you guys, but we had a pretty chill weekend. We went and did like a date night Friday. We went to Five Guys, and then we went and just did some shopping for some few things. Jacob was looking for some new work clothes, and that's pretty much it. That's kind of all we did. But Saturday, I had a bit of a slower morning, and then I edited a video. I needed to get a vlog done, so I edited that. And then what all did we do? We did end up watching Saturday night the last 2 episodes of the latest season of Wednesday, which is really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying the Wednesday show. I really kind of frustrated that we have such long breaks, but like it's worth it. It's so good. Wednesday is just iconic, and I just love the vibe of that show so much. Speaking of movies, I just saw the trailer came out for the newest Knives Out mystery movie, which I'm very excited for that one. That will be good. Those are also really fun shows. So lots of good things going on. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest like TV show person or really movie person. We didn't watch a ton of TV growing up, but I've gotten a lot more into it as since I married Jacob. And so I've started to get into it, but I definitely am pretty picky about the types of movies and shows that I like to watch, and it's not always consistent with what I think general popular opinion is. But from someone who grew up acting, I'm definitely very swayed by like the behind the scenes videos. I love watching like the press interviews and behind the scenes and stuff like that. But so I've been enjoying watching some of that of Wednesday now that I finished the show. Sunday, I was mostly focused on finishing some books. I finished one book that I was reading for a video, and then I finished my audiobook. And while I was doing my audiobook, I kind of got bored of doing Sudoku while I was listening to it, and I was trying to finish it. So I ended up pulling out this cross stitch, which I filmed a couple clips of, but I have been working on this for years. Like, maybe I started it in middle school or like really early high school, but I have made so little progress on it. I literally have like that done. I don't even know if you can see that, but it is not very much. I've been very slowly working my way through it. It is eventually going to be this like beach scene with like a quote on it from the story that my mom actually used to have a sign of the whole story hanging in our bathroom randomly growing up. And so I have been working on it for so many years, just like not really working on it. Like I haven't touched this thing in several years, definitely not since we moved to Idaho, but like I pulled it out and my husband was like, what is that? So I don't even know if I've ever worked on it since we've been married, but I decided to pull it back out. I do feel like cross stitching is one of those things where it doesn't take like too much brain power because you're just following a pattern. I do have to use my pencil and mark off where I've done it, especially where I keep taking really big breaks. So that's something that I'm probably gonna start doing while I listen to my audiobooks. I feel like this one's, like, you have to keep track of how many stitches you've done and stuff, but I feel like overall it's simple enough that I can do it while listening to an audiobook. So I might start working through that. The only problem is I've run out of thread for this like light sand color, and I don't know if I just like tie my knots too big. It looks like there's some spots where it's gotten really messy, so I think I just maybe, I don't know. I've run out of thread, so I'll have to either try and find some thread that is a similar color, or I don't know, maybe there will just be slightly less light sand. We'll see. I'll sort that out later. I just decided to move on to a different color and call it good. I feel like it makes sense when following a pattern like this to just, or like doing cross stitching, to just do one color at a time, because then you're not like trying to switch colors and tie things off and stuff. So that's what I do. I'm not an expert. I've done like 1 or 2 other cross stitches in my life. So that's my next little project. I feel like when I was a kid, I used to do a million hobbies, and I had stuff like this out all the time that I was working on. And so I would like to get back into doing some of these kinds of things just after work, some more creative things like this. That's my cross stitch. So if you're confused about what those last few clips were, that's what I was doing while I was listening to an audiobook. But I am here to end off this video. I feel like it's been long enough. I'd like to start another one so I can keep up with editing and things like that. But hopefully you enjoyed. I know these vlogs have gotten a little bit more boring as I've been back to work. So if you have anything you'd like to see, really I think it just comes down to I need to be doing more than just reading when I get home. It's hard to keep on top of reading videos and do other hobbies while working full-time. So still trying to figure that out, but I think if I can listen to more audiobooks and do things like that while I listen to them, that gives me something else, but we'll see. So that's kind of the update. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye.